As you know, I'm obsessed by space, but not just space on Earth. I'm passionate about outer space, and today I've come to NASA to see the Vehicle Assembly Building. It's a monumental piece of architecture that's not only built to hold rockets, but standing on the coastline, it also needs to survive hurricanes. Its foundations consist of 30,000 cubic yards of concrete and over 4,000 steel pilings, driven 160 feet into the ground. This place isn't going anywhere soon.
It had to be designed very specifically. It had to withstand Florida hurricane weathers. The floors had to be reinforced because of the amount of weight that we're putting on it. So, yeah, quite a bit has gone into the building and designing of this facility.
So in 1965, when this was completed, it must have blown everyone's mind. You would never have seen anything like this ever before.
And the guys that were designing this and working this for the Apollo program, I mean, were absolute visionaries, right?
And actually, we should just stop right here on this marker, thereabouts. Look at that.
So what you're looking at is over 525 feet tall, and we're 518 feet long.
I love how excited you are about it. Because we've traveled all the way from the UK, can you sort out a launch this afternoon? Is that easy to do?
I'll make some calls.
I'm joking. So we're just going to 16?
Yes, sir. So we're going to go about halfway up. So
Oh, I've just looked over that edge.
Yeah. So we're halfway up right here at the 16th floor. And you can kind of get a feel for the size relative to the people.
Yeah, and we're only halfway.
My stomach always gets a little bit queasy.
It's one ginormous cathedral to space travel, isn't it?
I love that. I hadn't really ever thought about it like that, but I love the term cathedral.
I love that. Look at the light coming through there, and you just see all the lattice of steelwork. And the scale and sheer size of it is just, I mean, it is out of this world, really.
So this is one of the catwalks that takes us actually across the high base. And as you can feel,
I'm gonna just say, this is moving.
We're, over 350 feet up.
This is bending. This is bending and flexing. Ah! Look at that drop.
And just remember, this steel went up in 1965.
Oh, yes, so it's kind of old steelwork, bending and moving a bit. I mean, it literally is. Are you all right?
Yeah.
You're not. Just keep walking, man.
I'm sweating a little bit.
Don't look down.
Here we're on the VAB roof. You can see all the launch pads for the Delta, the Atlas rockets, and where SpaceX is launching from, where we launched Artemis from.
Stood here in 1969, you would have seen Apollo 11 launch towards the moon and change the world. But America's obsession with space travel hasn't subsided at all. NASA represents this country's passion for exploration at its biggest and boldest.
10 years ago, if you would have said we would be having 50 to 90 launches a year from this spaceport, I would have said, you're joking, right? But, I mean, billionaires have come in, they want a part of it. We're going back to the moon.
Knowing the history of this place and me literally sitting at home as a kid, watching launches on TV, just being absolutely blown away by the technology and the wonder of that launch. To be standing here now saying that is unbelievable. That's made my decade.